Ready for a down-home country fair. The Piscataquis Valley Fair returns to Dover Foxcroft tomorrow. There's a full list of events happening tomorrow, including a tractor pull and a fireworks show. Events continue to roll in through the weekend with a youth dairy show, skillet throw, animal costume parade, and so much more. Fair wraps up on Sunday. For more information about the fair, including a full list of events, you can head to piscataquisvalleyfair.com.